Happy Independence Day to all my Indian viewers. Today is 15th of August. So India got independence on 15th August 1947. It's a special day, celebration going on everywhere. Good morning, Shane.
Morning, LJ.
You had your haircut, I think, right?
Yeah, I had a little haircut the last day, yeah.
Yeah. Looking fresher in comparison to yesterday. Looking fresh.
Looking fresh, but not fresh. I didn't sleep so well last night.
Oh. Okay. So, any tension, any worries that you didn't slept well?
No. I've been taking some Ayurvedic tablets that one doctor gave me, but I don't know, they seem to be like stimulating me a lot, like I can't sleep with them.
Okay. I have observed, and this is my personal experience, when we are not able to sleep, the biggest reason behind is that we have unused energy. We have lot of energy which becomes active at night time. We have not, due to some reason, not able to use up that energy during daytime. So it gets activated at night time. So particularly physical energy, and that physical energy get transformed into the energy of mind, and our mind becomes more active. We started thinking more in comparison to daytime. So I think light dinner, very minimum dinner, which is easily digestible, or if you had heavy breakfast and lunch, you can skip dinner. It all depends. And exercise, lot of exercise during daytime, and evening walk for at least 3 to 5 kilometers. All these things will help. And I have also observed these hands, these hands are carrying lot of negative energy of our personality. So if we have used more of our hands, maybe in doing some task, or more of like if you are washing clothes, you are not using your washing machine, you are washing with your hands. Likewise you have been doing in India, right? You have been washing clothes with your hands, right? So sometimes it helps. So we are just throwing all of negative energy from our hands. So hands are relaxed. This is one of the remedy. And another remedy, if you are mentally negative or exhausted, mentally there's some negativity whirling around our mind. So for that, you need to make faces. Make faces. This is for that body is tired, but mind is active. So start making faces, weird faces in front of mirror. Weird faces. Yes, Just do it for 5-10 minutes. And what happens, there is a proverb in English. Face is the index of our mind. You must have heard it. So if mind is tense, face reflects that. So if you could make weird faces for 5-10 minutes, yes, in variety, forehead, cheek muscles, chin, using lips, 5-10 minutes, what happens? The facial muscles, lot of blood start flowing, and the tension is released from the face. And as the tension releases from the face, it affects our mind also. And mind is also relaxed. This is a kind of catharsis, throwing all the negative stuff of mind through face. So I have practiced it and it's a very good result. Whatever I am telling is based on my personal experience. Okay. So let's start with the things which are remaining. We have done with Libra Ascendant and the Lord of Libra Ascendant in 10th house. We have started with when the Lord of first house is in 10th house. So lot of family issues or relationship after marriage comes into picture with in the case of a person who has the Lord of first house in 10th house. You know why? Because that person by natural is not responsible towards his spouse or his household deeds and needs, because his energy is flowing in the 10th house. He is more into the extrovert arena, outside world. His energy is focused, diverted or oriented toward the outside world or the world of work, business, job. He is not interested in sitting at home. So in case of Libra, Venus comes in 10th house, but in the sign of Cancer. So Cancer is the weakness. So a lot of upside down, instability. Venus is searching for a comfort zone in all relationship or at business place. So these people, they try to enjoy, celebrate at the workplace. But along with that, they are in search of comfort zone. One thing which has to be considered in case of Libra Ascendant, if the Lord of first house is 10th house, that is your workplace, that is not your home. So do not behave the way you are behaving at home. You know, number 4, that's the workplace. Do not search of comfort, relaxation, of caring of your feelings and emotions. Don't pay attention on these features or characteristics. So, and the position of moon, that decides the destiny of Venus. Clear?
Yeah.
Now the next case, Scorpio. The Lord of first house is placed in 10th house, that is Mars, and the sign is Leo. That is a very strong position. These people, they are not only fighters, but they dominate at their workplace. They are like warriors, invincible. They because of Leo, lot of domination is coming, and lot of friends, lot of creativity is happening in their workplace because of Leo. Do you understand?
Yeah.
These Scorpio ascendant people, they are very creative at their workplace because of Leo, and lot of friends, maybe their children are also involved in their work, because fifth house trade is coming in. Or they are, because fifth house is also a house of speculative business, so lot of gambling is happening in 10th house in relation to their work.
Say that fifth house is speculative business.
Yes, speculative business, fifth house. I have explained in level 1. Like stock market, lottery. So lot of gambling or risk taking factor is happening in the 10th house of Scorpio ascendant natives. But in spite of that,
I think I read somewhere yesterday that is fifth house the house of luck as well.
sorry,
Is the fifth house, it has to do with luck as well?
luck, fortune.
Yeah. Good luck.
I am considering the 9th house as a luck.
Ninth house. Okay.
Fifth house is the treasure which we have gained in fourth house. Our achievement of fourth house is fifth house. The treasure, the saving of fourth house is fifth house. So these people, they are like that, the way I have explained. They take risk at their workplace. Okay, lot of friends are involved at their workplace, lot of contacts, and they are very creative. But now Mars is also coming, so they are like warriors. Everything is happening with lot of challenges, lot of determination, lot of aggression, lot of energy, with lot of fighting spirit. So they are very strong. I think the strongest one, if the Lord of first house in case of Scorpio ascendant placed in 10th house, this is the strongest combination, I think, because of Mars and Leo. Both are fire, you know. Mars is a
Saturn tempers tempers that a little bit as well.
sorry.
And Saturn is there as well.
Yeah, the ownership of land is Saturn. Yes. So a kind of discipline is also happening. The control of energy is also there. But that is at the invisible part. The energy of Saturn here is not visible, is the invisible. but it is playing the role. It is playing the role. Because of that invisible energy of Saturn, they are slightly irritated. They are slightly irritated also. Mars and Leo, you know, they are dominating, but slight irritation is also there. As if somebody is troubling them. That unknown energy is troubling them. What that unknown energy is? Saturn. Saturn is withholding their energy. Okay? So clear? Mars.
Why do you say it's invisible?
Sorry?
Why do you say it's invisible if it's in the tenth?
Because there is the ownership of land.
It's only the ownership.
Yeah, the land. But the house which is built is the house of Leo. And in Leo, Mars is sitting. So that energy is the property of that 10th house. So it is not very visible like Leo or Mars. So energy is there. The energy is, we're holding the energies of Leo and Mars. So it is not visible. So it's slightly invisible. But the role is there. They are playing the role because of the energy of hidden energy of Saturn. The Mars and Leo energy in 10th house is bit irritated. These people, they become ferocious or furious when they get a disturbance at their workplace. They become lot of angry. Anger issue comes. Why this anger issues? They should be very relaxed because Leo is fire, Mars is fire, right? But because of that underground Saturn energy, that energy is creating a sort of irritation, right? So next case, Sagittarius. The Lord of First House sitting in 10th house. In 10th house they have Virgo. You can see Jupiter in Virgo. Jupiter is not at all friendly with Mercury or Mercurian sign, Gemini sign or Virgo sign. Because all Mercurian sign, that is Gemini and Virgo, they means they are more of thoughts, communication, they mean business. And Jupiter is not at all a business oriented planet. They are like gifting knowledge, sharing knowledge without any selfish interest. Jupiter energy is like that. It's a positivity. They want to share energy. Because that is why few people, they get irritated with the Jupiterian energy people, because they are always giving gyan, knowledge. So many people, they have in their mind, I want knowledge but not from you. So one of my friend say this dialogue and it amuses me. He was on the phone, he was talking with his girlfriend, and girlfriend was giving knowledge, gyan to him. He said, I want knowledge but not from you. It amuses me. So Jupiterian people are always giving knowledge. Others are ready or not, they are all giving knowledge.
I think you said in level 1 it's very rare that you get like a strong Jupiter and a strong Mercury in a person, no? Like
So-
someone who can compete but also who can be practical as well.
Yes, there are few examples, but they get irritated. You know, there is one issue related to the energy of Mercury and Jupiter, which I have observed. Now here, let's discuss first here, the 10th house, Mercurian energy, right? Virgo in 10th house is very good because that is earthly sign. These people, Sagittarians, they are very practical when dealing with their work. In spite of negativity, a Virgo sign. House number 6 is connected to the 10th house, right? The negativity is there, but they are very practical because of earth element while dealing with the 10th house. Now, when Jupiter is placed, Jupiter is giving gyan, knowledge to those. They are forcefully giving gyan, knowledge to those people who are not interested. Here, in this case, Jupiter, these people easily get befooled. These people, they easily get befooled or in the grip of cheating from their workplace because nobody is going to obey their ideologies, their positivity, because this is 10th house. Jupiter in 10th house, I have already explained, they are stupid people in certain sense, because in 10th house nobody wants knowledge. Is a house of everything is fair in love and war, that kind of house is 10th house. So idealism, there is no scope of idealism in 10th house. So Jupiter has to face lot of negativity. Lot of arguments at the workplace. Positivity of the person, in this case, positivity of the person in this case is destroyed. Jupiter is positivity, right? So in this case, it is destroyed because first of all, Jupiter in 10th house is negative, and in the sign of Virgo, the two negative things are there. So Jupiter, the positivity of Jupiter is destroyed. The growth in the life of Sagittarius person who has 10th house Jupiter in Virgo, they get hindered, lot of obstacles in their growth. But these people are fighting because of earthly sign Virgo. They try to be very practical, but lot of issues. They cannot ignore the difficulties. Do you understand? They are practical, they are fighting, they are trying to solve, but they have to face lot of difficulties. Now the next case, Capricorn. The Lord of first house, Saturn, is sitting in 10th house. So Saturn in Libra. Akash, it's partially good, partially bad. So 10th house, Saturn. Now what is happening? The property of 10th house, Saturn, and the house is built by Libra, Venus, and in that house Saturn is sitting. Saturn is very friendly with Venus, happy with Venus, and in particular the Libra sign, very happy. So in this case,
can you shift between Saturn and Venus?
sorry,
Can you explain that relationship between Saturn
because
and
see,
Venus?
Venus is all about enjoyment, seeking pleasure, without any thought process, not any thoughts coming. Venus is all in single track, celebration, enjoyment, pleasure, rejoicing. And Saturn is all about work. Energy of Saturn is work. He's not thinking, he's working, he's not planning. So the track of Saturn is very clear. Working. Physical effort, working. And Venus, enjoyment. So they do not crisscross their ways.
They complement, yeah.
Yes, they add up to their energies. They help each other. Because, while enjoyment, how it is complementing. Venus says, I'm more into enjoyment, right? But little bit of work should be carried away so that I do not lag behind. So let me put some effort also. So the Saturn energy is coming. So Venus is happy with Saturn energy. Now what Saturn is saying, I'm into more of work. So let me little bit enjoy the work. If in my regular work routine, if some enjoyment comes, that is very good. Saturn is in search of bit of enjoyment and Venus is in search of little bit of hard work. So they are supporting each other. Are you able to relate the way I have explained?
Yeah, but also then the Lord of the land is Saturn as well, so you have two Saturns coming together now.
Yes,
So it's
the
quite-
energy of 10th house, Capricorn, Saturn, that 10th house with the land, and in that land, Libra has built a house, and in that house, Saturn is saying. So Saturn is very happy. Work and little bit of enjoyment also. So in this case, Saturn is enjoying the work and doing a lot of hard work. Saturn shows very good result in this case. So lot of achievements, lot of recognition at workplace. Bosses are happy, colleagues are happy. He is able to do his work, hard work, but smoothly, with a little bit of enjoyment. So this shows a very good result. Clear? Now, Aquarius. Tenth house occupies Scorpio. Now what is happening? In 10th house, in case of Aquarius, we already made the chart, right? Yesterday?
Yeah, we made them all.
Okay. So in the sign of Aquarius, Scorpio sign is coming 8th house and the Saturn is placed. So the land is Saturn and the house Scorpio, and in that house Saturn is working. Clear? Now Saturn wants to work, Saturn works here, but he has to faces lots of ups and downs, lot of mysteries, lot of secrecies, lot of chaos, lot of uncertainty, lot of disturbed energy, because here the nature of water is just like a whirlpool. The water energy in the case of Scorpio is very disturbed. You can make a note of this. It's coming just now. There are 3 zodiac signs which has water element. You can note it down. There are 3 zodiac signs which has water element. The first one is Cancer. Second one is Scorpio. The third one is Pisces. Okay. In case of Cancer, the water energy is like tides, like the waves, unstable, slightly disturbed, but the smoothness is there, that harmony is there. The energy of water is in harmony in case of Cancer zodiac sign. And in
So
case
again, so the like tides of energy, but it's slightly disturbed.
there is slightly unstable,
Yeah.
but the harmony is there. The water energy in case of Cancer zodiac sign, the energy is in ups and down, but the harmony is there. That is musical. Water energy in case of Cancer zodiac sign is musical. You know music, the way choreographers are doing. The energy of water is musical, synchronicity, harmony. Okay. So the energy of water in case of Cancer sign is quite happy. In case of Pisces, in Pisces lot of fishes, animals are there. So the water energy in case of Pisces is the most relaxed one. Water energy in case of Pisces zodiac sign is the most relaxed one, because fishes are there, mammals are there, right? So they don't want to disturb it. So very relaxed, as if, because the energy is, the lordship is Jupiter, so it's a very idealistic energy, very smooth, as if there is not even a ripple. Very positive energy of water, as if the music of nothingness, the sound of emptiness, meditative energy, water, meditative energy of water in case of Pisces zodiac sign. Clear? So remember all these things, let these things just be in your mind every time I'm talking about Pisces. Now in case of Scorpio, the energy of water is very disturbed, lot of vigor. It's just like as if tsunami effect is there. The sound or the noise produced by the water energy in case of Scorpio is like 10,000 people are shouting in a very chaotic way. Lot of disturbance, as if like hard metal is played at full volume. Hard metal. Who is the superstar of hard metal?
Heavy metal.
Sorry?
Heavy metal.
Okay. So at full volume, that kind of energy of water is prevalent in case of Scorpio. So that is why when we enter the 9th house after 8th, we are very relaxed. You know, it's a house of temple. So we were talking about 10th house in case of Aquarius. So here the Saturn energy is very disturbed. He is putting effort, he is hard working, but a lot of ups and downs.
Actually, do you mind if we take a break for just 2 minutes? I just need to use the toilet.
Yes, please.
Yeah, just literally 2 minutes. I'll be back.
No problem. Take your time.
Nature.
So friends, I would not be answering all your questions. So whoever is not getting job or something related to the problem of job, start applying kesar on their forehead and do at least 30 minutes of pranayam or 30 minutes of brisk walking by sunrise or the time very close by sunrise. Jack, okay, so you do this remedy, start applying kesar, few threads of kesar and dip in 1-2 drop of water, and this using this finger, this one, just apply on your forehead and do pranayam, yogic breathing for at least half an hour, or you can do brisk walking for at least half an hour, but the time of brisk walking should be nearby sunrise. Okay, do it continuously, you will get a job and you will able to grow in your business. Ranjan, right now I'm talking about something else, so I would not like to divert my discussion on D60 chart. Sorry for that. Okay, what else? So any other question? I would request you to listen to my session or whatever I'm saying. This will help you a lot to understand astrology more in depth, because these things are not very common. It's not easily available on YouTube or Google. It is all based on my personal experiences. So listen to me what I am saying, okay? So you are back, Shane?
Yeah.
So you are clear with the Saturn energy in 10th house in the sign of Scorpio in case of Aquarius. So these people, they are like, they are building certain house and earthquake comes and the house is demolished. Again they are building a house, earthquake comes, house is demolished. You know house number, that Scorpio sign is there. So Saturn is bit irritated. Every time he is putting hard work, and because of sudden ups and down, all his hard work is going in vain. Do you understand? Now let's talk about the last ascendant. Zodiac ascendant Pisces. The Lord of first house sitting in 10th house, the Jupiter. Again that Jupiterian energy is in 10th house. These people are forcibly spreading idealism, good teachings. See, the sign is Sagittarius. There is a fire sign. The element is fire. So these people, they are positive, they are optimistic, but they are trying to forcibly changes the pattern of the lifestyle when concerned about 10th house. They forcibly want people to do meditation. Others are not interested. Everybody is not interested in meditation. They are, because of fire energy, Sagittarius and Jupiter, they are imparting wisdom, good teachings, spiritual or religious teachings, idealism, positivity. They are forcibly spreading positivity, idealism in the workplace, and they are compelling the people in the 10th house to be positive, be religious, don't cheat anybody, do fair business. So these people create a mockery for other people. Why? Nobody wants, first of all, nobody wants idealism. Secondly, if you are forcing the idealism, then it's bad. First of all, nobody is interested in idealism, that very positive aura or the positive way, sincerity and all that, and you people are forcing the positivity and idealism on us. So their bosses, their colleagues are a bit irritated. They run away from these people, and they are befooled, and they think that they are great teachers. So they are a bit idiots. You understand? Jupiter in 10th house, and that too in the sign of Sagittarius. Our duty is to, if Jupiterian energy is compelling us to spread idealism, we are to be flexible. Let's other decide to adopt the idealism or positivity or not. You need not forces or compels others, right? In this case they are doing it. I am always giving live examples. What can I do? I have live examples. My mother-in-law, Pisces ascendant and Jupiter in 10th house in the sign of Sagittarius. She is forcibly compelling others to sit silently for 1 hour. I'll give you 1,000 rupees. Anybody is not interested in meditation, just in that greed of getting 1,000 rupees, sits. So these people are like that, Okay, they will enter anybody's realm and they tell, let's start meditation. What is this? You know? They will just pick up anybody. For example, if she is just roaming in a park, public park, okay, and she happens to meet somebody, anonymous person, anonymous, first time she is meeting, and in the public park there are cemented benches. I also entered and I was searching where she has gone, and she was sitting in some public bench and one anonymous person is doing meditation and she is guiding. These people are like that, forcing that meditation on others. See how the energy of planets and zodiac signs are playing its role. Clear? So we are done with all the 12 houses. Yeah, I was just like, I was laughing what she is doing. Okay, so we'll start with, we have done Taurus Ascendant. Let's start with Gemini Ascendant. Do you remember all the things about Gemini Ascendant? No.
I remember all the things.
I'm asking you, do you remember?
Some of them.
Yes?
Yes, not all of them, some.
Some. Okay, you want me to start with Gemini Ascendant, or which Ascendant you want me to start?
No, Gemini is good. I have a few examples for Gemini.
Okay. So, blank horoscope and number 3 in the first house, and the other numbers are followed. This is the way I built it.
Yeah.
So the first house, Gemini. Third house, Mercury, and element air. So let's start with the first house of Gemini Ascendant. The energy of third house is coming in the first house. So the first thing I would like to share that Gemini Ascendant people, the first house is the personality, right? And the third house is all about media and life, the entertainment, or all sorts of communication. Even the fifth house is also media. Okay. So the third house is all about communication, conversation, talking, daring, short distance travel, and siblings. So these people, first of all, the first house is body. They are using their body to communicate, for the conversation. You are using the whole body to communicate, or whenever they are in conversation, right? And they are daring people. They are daring people. They are ready to take a daring step using their body. Physically they are daring. Third house is coming in first house. And they are very much physically connected with their siblings. And they are very much interested in morning walk, afternoon walk, evening walk, the short distance travel. They are always the body is always involved in some kind of short distance travel. These people, in their conversation, these people, Gemini Ascendant people, in their conversation, they are describing about the personalities of other people. Because first house is about the personality. Maybe their own personality or others' personality, others' physical structure. They are talking about that so and so person is like that. They are talking about the daringness of other personalities, either their personality or others' personality, or other characters, because the first house is our character, our self-image, our self-esteem. Their self or their personality, their character, their whole persona is quite impressed by the daringness. Whatever the daringness has been prevalent or spread in the past, present, the whole persona is quite impressed. And they are more interested in physical communication. In a way, instead of over the phone or sending a text message, they are more interested in physical communication. that we can say offline communication. They flowers, they grow. Third house is also the hands, in their whole body. Hands play a prominent part. Hands. Clear? Now let's proceed further. The second house, Cancer sign. That is the weakness of Gemini Ascendant. The way I have been putting, you can just put the same way.
Yeah.
So these people, what is happening in second house? They want the comfort zone when they are eating. They are expecting a comfort zone, a very relaxed atmosphere. When they are involved in eating, they expect a kind of caring atmosphere. For example, if they visit any restaurant, okay, they would be very much disturbed if lot of noise, lot of negligence, if the food is not served sensitively, just like in a very unprofessional way, they are very disturbed. They want that everything should be in a very sensitive way. If the food comes, if the food is served, they should be served in a very mannerism, relaxed, considering the caring atmosphere. They are very sensitive in relation to their food eating habits. Okay, they get carried away if they do not get food on time, or sometimes they create disbalance. Either they will take more food and the health is spoiled, or they will fast. I have observed, now this is a live example. I am Gemini Ascendant. I have observed most of my problem, the root cause is second house. In my life, the root cause of all my problem is because just out of taste, I get hypnotized by my food. I take more, or more of tasty food. I do not create a balance most of the time. If the food is very tasty, I happen to take more food and my stomach is upset. or certain kind of food which create certain problem in my system. I am like, because the second house is your weakness, you get carried away. So I sometimes get carried away with my eating habits. So to create a balance, I fast. I do fasting. You know, I'm talking about all the Gemini Ascendant. It's not in my case. All. And even in the case of savings, there is not a stability. Sometimes very good saving, sometimes very low saving. And you can see the changes on their face of the Gemini Ascendant. Somebody who was teaching you in Bhaksu Dharam code, the face of that person was with mustache and beard, and now all are gone. See the instability, you know. So that's face. You find a different kind of face. Somebody who was in the month of June has a different face, right? Now he has a different face because of Cancer sign, instability. And family lineage also. Sometimes they have a very good relation with their family, and sometimes very bad, unstable. That's a part of their life. Vocal cord. Sometimes you find their voice very good, very commanding, and sometimes they are coughing, lot of coughing. So all that instability is there. Now let's talk about the third house, Leo. So these people, when they are in conversation, when they are in talking, any sort of communication, they are very dominating because of Leo. That's the strongest part of their horoscope. Their third house. When they are in conversation, when they are in communication, they are the best. We could easily observe a dominance in their conversation, in their communication. And they are very creative because the fifth house is coming in third house. And the fire element is also there. With their communication, they want to do a lot of changes. They want to burn away all the rubbish conversation or communication happened in the past in their any particular field. And they are in continuously in communication with their children. They talk about their communication. Fifth house, they talk about their, sorry, not communication, creativity. They talk about their creativity. Gamma, you get the consultation done, okay? So they talk about their creativity, their innovations, their invention, their discoveries, or their extracurricular activities. They talk about it. Or their first child is very communicative. You must have observed in my first batch, my daughter was there. Every time she is saying something. You know, yes. Their first child is very active in communication. You must have observed, you can recall. She was the only person who was every time saying something from her mouth. Yes, I understand. What is this? That quite active. Their first child or the children are quite active in the communication. So how the things are getting connected, right? So they are very daring because of Leo. In particular, their daring is reflected in the communication, because they are always ready to share those things which is exceptionable, and they are least bothered what others are saying or not. Clear?
Is there something about friends there? No? Are they dominating with friends? Do they have lots of friends? Do they communicate?
No, they are not dominating. They are not dominating their friends. They are in conversation with their friends, because number 5 is coming in third house. They are continuously in communication with their friends, and there is a possibility that there is a dominance on their siblings. When they are communicating with their siblings, either they are dominating their siblings or their siblings are dominating them. In particular, you can say the junior, younger ones. So this is one of the reasons that their siblings, they don't want to interact much with them. This is one of the reasons, because every time in their conversation, in their communication, they are dominating because of Leo. So the communication gap between siblings is distant. Clear? Fourth house. Virgo. Sixth, Mercury and earth element. So when these people are at home, in their dwelling place, they are, a certain kind of negativity arises. They are very critical. They are very critically analytical when they are at home. For example, if they are at home, they will criticize 10,000 things. Why this towel is placed here, why these shoes are here, why this utensil here, why this door is open, why. They are more of in criticizing mode when they are at home. They are more of a negative mode. They think that everybody at their home are their enemies. They don't want that I should come at home. Number 6, coming in fourth, they have that kind of mindset sometimes. Because of their criticizing habit at home, they have that thought process that all their family members, they won't want that I should come at home. But that thinking arises because of their critical nature. But if anything negative happens, they are very practical in dealing with it because of earth element. So I am talking about all Gemini Ascendant. Either he is uneducated or scientist in NASA University. All Gemini Ascendants are same. Suddenly the negative box of their life opens up when they enter their home.
I wanted to ask you about that because I was looking for like some famous people yesterday with the different ascendants, but then it broke it into different categories. That's okay. You can have a Gemini ascendant with a different moon sign.
Yes.
The moon sign brings a different emotionality to it.
Yes.
So when you say that they're all the same, they're not all the same. No, it's more.
The thing which I am talking, that is the baseline. Okay. So I have given you an example. Right now you are sitting in your house. If you open the window, if you watch somebody coming from 300 meter, you can see that person is wearing t-shirt and a jeans. That is fixed. And the closer he comes, you can see the color of the t-shirt is green and the color of jeans is black. And the closer he comes, no, it's not exactly green, it's green with bluish shade. And the jeans is stretchable jeans. So astrology is just like that. What I am saying is not untrue. It's right, 100% right. But the more you go closer, the more things are visible. Right now, the information is about without any planets. But one thing is very sure for all Gemini Ascendant, that they are negative when they enter their home. That is fixed. If you put moon there, they are emotionally negative. Something is added up. That's the difference. The more we go closer, deeper analysis happens. So you are right, but what I am saying, that is also right. Okay. So done with 4th house. Let's move to 5th house. 5th house is Libra. 7th house, Venus and element air. So these people, they are very friendly with their spouse, or they find their spouse among their friends or their life partner, or they are involved in creative work with their spouse. Number 7 is coming in 5th house. So how they are creatively involved with their spouse? I'll give you an example, live example of myself. Me and my spouse perform on stage. I'm a theatre artist, she's a classical dancer. So we both perform on stage. 4th of July, we had a show, and now on 8th of September, we are performing again. Number 7 is coming in 5th house. 5th house is creativity. So these people, they are very creatively involved with their spouse or their life partner. So we had a show on 8th of September in Delhi. So it's a live example. Or their spouse are very creative. 5th house, 7th house is coming in 5th. Their spouse are very creative.
So we get some free tickets with the course.
Which one?
We get some free tickets for the...
You will not be able to come. For you, there is free entry. It's in New Delhi.
Great.
When we will be performing in Ireland, you are most welcome.
Wait.
We are planning for some performances overseas. So let's see when it will be functionable. So the number 7 is coming in 5th house. Their spouse are very creative, or their children, very romantic relation with their children. Very glamorous relation. And they enjoy the relationship with their friends also. Their creativity is full of glamour. Because number 7, Venus, their creativity, very glamorous creativity. Or their spouse must be involved in speculative business. There is a possibility. Or their spouse is very closely connected with their first child. Clear?
Yeah.
Let's move to the 6th house. Scorpio. 8th house. Mars and water. So all the negative stuff of the Gemini Ascendant people is full of chaos. If the box of negativity opens up, it creates a lot of disturbance in their life. they are able to control it if the position of Mars is very strong. One month back, when I was in Delhi, my daughter, she had a throat infection. Okay, so the virus was there in the house. Then she took a medicine, she recovered in 2 days. Then because of that virus, my wife also had that throat infection. She recovered in 3 to 4 days. And then I got a throat infection because of the same virus. It took me 20 days to recover. I felt so sick, as if totally bed rest. Lot of medicine, lot of antibiotics. Because Scorpio sign in 6th house. When the Pandora box of negativity opens up, it's like that. Sudden ups and downs. Very unpredictable. Their 6th house. Very unpredictable. I was taking utmost care so that I should not have that throat infection. But in spite of utmost care, I suffered. But then because my Mars is very strongly placed, the Lord of Scorpio is Mars. My Mars is very strongly placed in my horoscope, so I fight back. Otherwise, I would have been suffering for more than 20 days. So I fight back. So in 20 days, I got recovered. So how the planets are playing the role? How zodiac signs are playing the role? When any obstacle comes in the life of Gemini Ascendant people, the nature of obstacle is very complex. Why? Because of Scorpio. Because of 8th house energy. If any obstacle comes in the life of Scorpio Ascendant people, the nature of obstacle is very complex, very unstable, lot of chaos. And there is a possibility that from their in-laws there is some enemy. Anybody from the in-laws who is a kind of enemy for these people. Why? How it comes into the picture? Can you explain? I've told you there is a possibility of some enemy coming from the in-laws. Because the 8th house is a house of in-laws coming in 6th house, so there is connection with that. Okay? Or there's somebody from the in-laws, they are troubling, maybe he is getting trouble from his in-laws. So a lot of suppression is happening when they are dealing with negative stuff. Lot of suppressions. or there is a possibility of getting the money of other people, because 8th house coming in 6th house, so 8th house other person money, so there is a possibility of getting money from other person with lot of difficulty, because it has gone into 6th house with lot of obstacles. Now let's move to the 7th house. Sagittarius. 9th house. Jupiter and fire. So there is a possibility that their spouse is their guru, their teacher, because number 9 is coming in 7th. He is getting that higher teaching, higher philosophical knowledge from their spouse. Spouse could be very religious. Spouse is quite religious. Spouse must be quite interested in long distance travel. Our spouse is very idealistic, full of positivity, positive aura. Radhe Radhe. Akash, you need to check the position of Jupiter. Position of Mercury. This is not a very good placement. So, do you understand how the spouse could be his teacher, his guru?
Yeah, but or the other way around. Or the other way around possible also?
Sorry, I'm not getting.
Like could be the opposite way around.
Yes, he is teaching spouse. But right now, the more of a possibility is that the spouse, because right now I'm talking about the spouse. So it is happening in the house of spouse. So there is a possibility of spreading idealism in the life of spouse. Either Gemini Ascendant people are spreading idealism, or the spouse is spreading idealism, positivity, higher thinking, higher philosophy. I'm talking about the nature of spouse. And they want to change. They want to replace the bad things with good ones. Why? Because of fire element. The spouse is very aggressive, religiously aggressive, positively aggressive. Spouse is very positively aggressive because of fire element. spouse would be interested in long distance travel. Correct?
Yeah.
Clear? Now let's move to the 8th house.
Can I just ask a question as well?
Yes, please.
Because I don't understand sometimes, okay, so you have Sagittarius here and it's coming in the 7th house, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so but like in your own mind, who do you start with? Which is the more active in terms of, because you said like the spouse is going to be spreading religion. Why can we not say that the person is spreading the religion to the spouse? How can you say which one is that? It can be both.
The case of spouse is more active because Gemini ascendant people, his personality is personified by the first house. The self of Gemini ascendant is first house. The 7th house is more of a spouse, other partner. So here I am talking about spouse is spreading religion.
Okay, so the spouse is more active always.
Yes, religiously very active. I am talking about all Gemini ascendant people throughout the world. This is a baseline. Spouse is aggressively, positively active, religiously, positively active. Very, very idealistic spouse with a fixed timetable, rising up early and going to bed early. What we say, there is a proverb in English, sleep early, rise early, right? Something related to it. So the spouse of Gemini ascendant people, they have a very idealistic approach towards their life. Okay? They want their husband should be idealistic. And that is the problem. Because Gemini ascendant people, their self has Gemini zodiac sign, not Sagittarius zodiac sign. Their spouse has Sagittarius zodiac sign. So the spouse of Gemini ascendant people, they want their husband should be very punctual, idealistic, talk positive. Okay? So that's a problem. Because Gemini ascendant people sometimes they talk negative. In particular when they are at home, when Virgo sign is active, they talk negative. In a way, the spouse of Gemini ascendant people, they are forcing idealism, positivity on their spouse or to the Gemini ascendant people. Clear?
Yeah.
Any doubt?
No.
8th house, Capricorn. 10th house, Saturn and Earth. Gemini ascendant people, the 10th house energy is coming 8th house, right? They are using the energy of 8th house to run their business. Do you know how I connected 10th house coming in 8th? So all the business culture is spreading in 8th house. They are very professional when dealing with the 8th house. One of the feature of 8th house is their business. 8th house, many things. 8th house is astrology. I am an astrologer. Number 10 is coming in 8th house. 8th house is tantra or meditation. Sometimes I give meditation sessions. 8th house is the research work. There is a possibility that Gemini Ascendant people could be a scientist. Okay.
Why do you say sign?
Because scientist, because 8th house is going to the roots. 8th house is our roots, the roots of our life. So when number 10 is coming in 8th house, and number 10 is all about 10th house, business. So the scientist, what scientist, the nature of scientist, going to the roots of the subject. So Gemini Ascendant people, they could be a magician in tantra or yoga retreat. Or something, or his business could be something related to the mysteries of 8th house. Very unknown realm of 8th house is connected to their business. Is the part of their job. Are you able to relate what I am saying?
Yeah.
And earth element, they are very practical when dealing with 8th house. 8th house, a house of in-laws. 8th house of other people treasure, or the treasure or the saving of the spouse. If they are dealing with that, their approach is very practical and their effort is very tedious because of Saturn energy. Saturn energy is slowing up the happening of 8th house, which is good. Because 8th house, sudden ups and down. And see what is happening. 8th house, the property, the land is of Mars. And the house is built by Saturn, Capricorn. Clear? So the energy is quite balanced. And the water element, lot of chaos, whirlpool. This is a house of sex life. Their approach towards sex life is very practical. They are not philosophical. They are not only talking about, they are romantic people. They are only talking about. They want to go deep into the experience of that realm. Clear?
Yeah.
9th house. Aquarius. 11th house. Saturn, element air. purity, idealism, religion, higher philosophy, higher thinking, or gurudom, being a guru. That is the part of their dreams, wishes, desire. Do you understand how I connect 11th with 9th?
Yeah.
So, going deep into religion is the part of their desire, wishes. Or they think, this is my earning, this is my achievement. My achievement in the field of religion is my real achievement.
I looked up some people for Gemini Ascendant yesterday. Bill Gates,
Oh,
Albert Einstein,
oh.
Hillary Clinton.
So what is there in their 9th house?
What's in their 9th house? Yeah, I don't know if that. Definitely for Albert Einstein, the 8th house picks up, no?
You need to, okay, that's good. You need to collect data of your friends, your near and dear ones, of your relatives whom you are quite familiar for last many years. Only then you could understand or relate astrology.
I can't get their time of birth.
You can't get their time of birth. Maybe
Yeah, some of them.
few of them you could get.
Yeah, a couple of them I got, but like for the best people would be like my father, my mother, my brother, my sister, but they were very unsure with the times.
Okay. Try to collect more data of those people whom you are quite familiar, whom you know from top to bottom for many years. Only then you will be able to understand the concept of astrology, or you could relate it. 8th house of Einstein is, what are the planets?
The 8th house about, well, he's Gemini Ascendant, so.
Great. So his profession is disclosing the secrets of 8th house.
Yeah, getting to the roots.
See how the astrology is becoming more interesting? But their approach is not very practical, because of which they require a lot of time. They spend their whole life in getting good result. I'm talking about 9th house, sorry. 9th house. 9th house, Aquarius, 11th house, Saturn, air. Are you able to connect 11th and 9th? 11th is all about our dreams, wishes, desire, goals, achievements, our earning, our business network. So Gemini Ascendant people, they are connected with religious people. And to go deep into the religion, or being very idealistic, is their goal. to be positive in their life, because ninth house is all about positivity. Is there achievement? Is there earning? Are you able to connect? Clear?
Yep.
And
Pisces. We're moving on.
yeah,
Pisces.
10th house, Pisces, 12th house, Jupiter and water. These people, when they are at work, Gemini Ascendant, when they are at work, they want to do work in a seclusion, aloneness, cut out from the other people. Because 12th house is coming, the energy of 12th house is coming in 10th house. They want to create a atmosphere of enjoyment, celebration, freaking out when they are at work. An atmosphere of relaxation, chill out. They are not very serious. They want to do work with a kind of detached atmosphere, but that atmosphere has to be celebrating, relaxation. They want to enjoy their work because 12th house is coming in 10th. Our work, when they are work, their subconscious mind is activated. Because 12th house is also our subconscious mind. So there is a possibility of new innovations happening when they are at work.
Why do you say the subconscious mind is activated?
12th house is also the house of subconscious mind. So when they are at work, because it is coming in 10th house, so when they are at work, the subconscious energy is activated. So it is very good if they are thinker or they are researcher. You know, I am into research field. I am into research field. I am not stereotype professor of astrologer. What I am saying to you right now is not only you are listening the first time, Even I am listening the first time. It's coming from my subconscious mind. Little bit of knowledge is there on the periphery of my consciousness, but only 5%. 95% is coming from my subconscious mind. That is why my conversation is not stereotyped. Otherwise, I would have been sharing PPT, slide, next slide, next slide, next slide. It's not happening like. You can see, you can go through all of the courses of astrology, they are simply sharing the PPTs. More of just noting down and just going away with this.
I like that.
So it's the fresh food is being prepared right now. I'm sharing you the fresh food. I'm cutting vegetables and just putting in the saucer or pan, and the fresh vegetable is being served, or fresh food. I have done 5 batches of level 1. Yours level, when you people were there, that was the first level, first batch of level 1. When I was discussing with the 5th batch of level 1, I was surprised because there were certain things which I was not able to share with the first batch. It's coming in the 5th batch. It's coming from my subconscious mind. It's coming from the existence.
I know I work as a teacher as well, and it's very interesting. Sometimes the students or the atmosphere, the energy just draws different information from you,
Yes. I just want to share one mystery. For example, in certain field, if any genius was born in the past, for example, let's talk about mathematician. One mathematician was born in 200 years back. Okay, so he left his body. He may not be enlightened, but he has not come in the form of body. So his energy is there in the cosmos. We can use the energy of that person. The only condition is that we need not to be stereotyped. That energy is available. And sometimes I feel that maybe the great astrologers' energy is helping me to share these fresh knowledge.
Yes.
You need to take a risk. Okay, so these people are flexible at their workplace because of water element, and they try to spread idealism because of Jupiterian energy, but they want to create an atmosphere of relaxation when they are at workplace, because 12th house is coming in 10th house. Great. Now let's move to the 11th house. Aries, first house, Mars and fire. So these people are aggressively and physically involved in fulfilling their wishes, desire, goals or achievements. So they are bit violent. Because of fire energy, fire element, and Mars energy. When their goals or their wishes, their desires are not fulfilled, a lot of aggression is visible physically. Clear?
Yeah.
So they are physically involved in achieving their desire, wishes, or they are physically involved in their earnings. Okay? And the energy is bit violent, aggressive. Their whole self is at stake. Their ego is at stake when dealing with wishes, desire, dreams, ambitions, goals, achievements. Their whole character is at stake. Do you understand how their character is at stake? Because Aries coming in first, 11th house. Right?
Yeah.
So they are very challenge oriented, determination, lot of determination, lot of challenges. They get very irritated, full of anger when they are not able to fulfill their desire, or somebody is creating problem in their desire. Why a lot of anger is there? Because the Aries energy is bit disturbed by the energy of Saturn. Why? The 11th house is by default the property of Saturn. And on the land of Saturn, Aries has built a house. These people are very goal oriented. Twelfth house, Taurus. Second house, Venus and Earth. So what is happening for Gemini Ascendant people? Taurus sign is placed in 12th house. So these people, they consider celebration, enjoyment, entertainment, parties as their treasure, as the thing they values. Clear? Or they are using up their savings for celebration, enjoyment, entertainment, relaxation. 12th house is the house of expenditure. They are using their saving for expenditure, maybe for freaking out, Clear?
Do they enjoy being disconnected?
They are, the second house is coming in 12th house. So all the energy of second house is coming in 12th house. First of all, there is a possibility of using their savings for going very far off, being disconnected. Maybe they have a plan to go to Leh Ladakh in a kind of detachment, in a yoga retreat or for deep meditation, and they are spending their savings. To fulfill that desire. And they are also using the saving for celebration, enjoyment, parties. The approach of these people are very practical because of earth element. They enjoy, and the approach is very practical because of earth element. You can easily see, or that glow on their face is easily visible when they are in the field of party, celebration, lot of glow on their face. The festivity, the glow of festivity is reflected on their face when they are celebrating. Second house is face also. The festivity of glow, or the glow of festivity, can be seen on their face when they are in celebration mood. And their vocal cord is also active. When they are in 12th house of celebration. Or there is a possibility that their family are staying in a very secluded place, cut out from the outside world. Because second house, family. 12th house, a house of detachment. Any doubt you can ask?
No doubts. Can we do Aries Ascendant tomorrow?
Sorry? Aries?
Can we do Aries Ascendant?
Yes. We can start.
We're going to do it now? We're going to start now?
We'll cover few houses. Okay?
Yeah.
We'll cover few.
Today I have to go out today. I could do like 10, 15 minutes max.
Yes, yes. For 10 minutes we'll do.
Yeah.
So you can put this way. We can put this way. You can have a look.
Yeah, easy.
And below that horoscope, I have put this way. First house, Aries, Mars, and fire. So these people, because first is in first only, right?
Yes.
So these people, they are physically very active. Lot of Mars energy, the fire element is portrayed or reflected through their physique, through their body. So physically they are, bodily they are very active because of Mars energy and the fire element in the first house. Say they are always ready to take challenge physically. They are always ready to take risk physically. They are physically very determined. Lot of determination. And they want to burn away all the impurities connected with the body because of fire element for the good cause. They want to burn away all the impurities connected to the body for the good cause because of fire element. They want drastic change in their body. For that, they are always ready to accept any kind of challenge. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Because fire element is in first house, Mars is ruling the first house, okay, and the land of first house is also Mars. Clear? So lot of physical part is activated. Because of there is one negative part also, because of their lot of energy. The land is Mars, the The house is Mars. Huh? So what happening? These people, they tends to be uneasy, physically uneasy, as if they cannot sit properly in a relaxed posture, because uneasiness is spread throughout your body. They are always in the mode of doing something physically. If you tell these people sit silently, that is the most difficult challenge. That is the most difficult part that they will definitely fail.
I was, my girlfriend is Aries Ascendant. I was looking at her chart yesterday, but I was looking at the first house. I was like, I don't know about this. I'm not sure if it adds up. But then it was like a download came to me. It was like I saw a picture of her uneasy in the womb. I don't know why. Like irritable and uneasy. But it felt like something, we were talking about intuition yesterday. It just felt like something that came in very naturally.
They are physically very active. They are in a very uneasy state of mind, state of body. It's very difficult for them to sit silently and in a very relaxed way perform activities. They are happy when they are physically involved in something or other.
But the first house is in the mother's womb as well, no?
First house is our character, is our body, our self-esteem, is our ego.
As well?
Sorry?
To do with being inside the mother as well? No?
No.
No.
I'm talking about when they are on the planet Earth. So physically they are, you can say, sometimes very uneasy, because lot of Mars energy is activated. The land is Mars, the house is Mars, and the element is fire. So uneasiness is spread throughout the body. They could be a very good sportsman. All the activities where body is involved, they are very good at. But then depends upon the position of Mars also.
I wrote down here the last night when we were going back over the first house, womb of the mother, no?
Sorry?
First house, womb of the mother. I wrote it down there.
No, when we come out of the womb of the mother,
We come into the first house.
that is first house. When we are physically available outside the womb, that's the birth of our physical body. When the cosmic energy, they are getting connected with our body, that is the first house, not inside the womb.
Okay, listen, I'm gonna have to, I have to go somewhere today, so I'm gonna have to stop if you don't mind.
Okay, so you are able to understand Aries about first house.
Yeah.
So tomorrow we'll start with Aries, all other houses. Okay?
Okay.
So enjoy your time. Have a great day ahead.
You too, take care.
Bye bye.